Alrighty, here we go. Moment of truth. And I hate it. Ugh, well, I'll deal with you later. Let's talk about it. I said I noticed 10 things. 1, I finished, yay. Hashtag start to finish is off to a strong start because I'm trying to be mindful and demure or whatever. Second thing, Pepa is dark-skinned, blue-black. Can't say I'm surprised because the slip I used in the mold was stained blue. Side note, in ceramics, we use stains to color clay, and slip is another name for liquid clay. So the underglazes will show up a lot darker than if they were on unstained white slip. And that explains where some of those blues disappeared to. The bubbles. You can apply glaze in a number of ways. Dipping, brushing, spraying, or pouring, which is what I did here. I poured a lightly diluted glaze from the ceramic shop onto Pepa, and I know I didn't dilute it enough. And what I thought was the ideal specific gravity is now in question because someone said that you're not properly measuring specific gravity if you don't use a hydrometer. And I don't have one of those, so my number is different. All I knew going into this was that this was a cone 6 slip, so expecting a perfect clay glaze fit when I don't know anything about those variables is a bit of a fool's errand. I'm lucky I got this far. Winning! Oh Lord. These feet. To review, I poured the ceramic shop clear over the underglazes and then brushed 3 coats of Amaco's Obsidian Celadon on the bottom, starting just below the dark red underglaze color that I mixed. Celadons are typically very stable. Them bitches ain't going nowhere. So I'm assuming I didn't clean the bottoms enough. Maybe I came down too far and the glaze stuck to the shelf when the piece shrank. The cream stencil. It looks good. This is the material I used in my Cricut. And let me tell you, she is sticky. Like primo fucking kush, clingy like me in my 20s and 30s. Hopefully not my 40s. Number 6, the skyline. I purposely didn't clean the underglaze off of the black skyline to see what would happen. And it went nowhere. It did not move at all. It didn't run, didn't blend in with the black. It just sat on top. I learned that wax burns off around 1100 degrees Fahrenheit. Cone 021 is just a little hotter than that. So from cone 021 to cone 6, which is another 1120 degrees, the colors just sat there. What materials made that happen? Still learning. 8, a great number. The number of rebirth in Christianity. I read that in Chinese, the word sounds similar to the word for wealth. Somebody in my life says 8 like it. I know you can hear it. 8 is a great number. So in the spirit of start to finish, Pepa is gonna get smashed, but not before she gets put to good use. Since I completed my series, I've updated my plans, but for now, this was just fun. Nice to get my hands back